Do you know these brands? Those are American fast food and drink brands. Two of them, KFC and Pizza Hut, are under Yum Brand Corporation. Their franchises can be found in more than 70,000 locations in different countries. Indonesia is among those countries with a warm welcome of this brand taste. Who goes to American brand restaurant in Indonesia? People of all ages, kids, teenagers, adults, and elders. And which are people coming from middle to upper class. What do American brand restaurants have to offer? American taste, cozy place, well, they have exquisite interior design, standardized quality of food and service, clean and secure place, and confirmation of certain social status. Is that right? Eating in American brand restaurant can boost your social status. What do you think, guys? Is it a myth or reality? We did a casual observation on several American fast food restaurants in Yogyakarta. Yogyakarta is one of the big cities in Indonesia. We went to Starbucks, Pizza Hut, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, and KFC. As a comparison, we also went to several regular Indonesian food courts. What we found there? Well, the price is affordable for middle to upper class society. Well, lower middle class people can afford it, but not on a daily basis. For example, the lowest price of tea in Starbucks will cost you 18,000 rupiah. And it is 9 times the regular price of tea in regular Indonesian food court. So let's check out the prices at Indonesian regular food court. It's a big difference, isn't it? What about the place? Well, it's cozy, comfortable. They have air-conditioned room, clean environment, serene atmosphere, and less disturbance, of course. Let's take a look at this one. You see that interior design is not a strong point here. Sometimes the rain is an issue for your comfort, and also that it will bother you during the day. Noises, and even spend extra cash for this kind of noise. Now what about food and service? As what we've said earlier, American fast food restaurants have standardized quality of food and service. They also have well-maintained hygiene and taste, and also hospitable and helpful waiters and waitresses. What about regular Indonesian food courts? Well, actually, the food is not that bad. Some of them are really tasty, you know. But you might like or might not like the service. What about the hygiene? Well, maybe you cannot expect too much. The American restaurants have some appeals like glass windows and doors overlooking the main street in the city, and it's inviting the people passing by the street to stop by. They also have attractive display of food line, attractive design and display of menu, special offers like economic packages and discounts, and Wi-Fi area. Speaking about the appeals at regular cafeterias or food courts, well, appeals are not really their strong points either. But those which have good food and drinks can be appealing for hungry stomachs. But don't go there if you want to hang out longer with Wi-Fi connection to accompany you spending time. So, who are the customers of American fast food restaurants in Indonesia? Well, there are students, professionals, families. They can come alone or in group. But how often they go to American fast food restaurants? That is a good question. Maybe those American food and drinks are not middle to upper class meals in the US, because they can buy them whenever they are hungry. But in Indonesia, they can be a burden on our budget. So, What makes you eat at American fast food restaurants actually? Do you really like the food or you like them for the sake of your lifestyle?